Hello, how are you?
Pretty good. Thanks for taking a few minutes and fill us in here on this softball clinic. I know this is something you've been working on for quite a long time, and really a unique opportunity for local softball players, parents, coaches to get their girls out there. I guess anywhere from like 6 to 18
Absolutely.
can come out. And the really cool thing about this clinic is you're not getting two Olympians to come in and say hi for 10 minutes. They're going to be there all day.
Yeah, they're going to be all day. They're going to be tired at the end of the day.
So tell us about these girls that are coming in.
Sure. Leah Miko and Crystal Bustos are Olympic gold medal winners. Leah Miko is one of the earliest of the U.S. national teams to go to the Olympics when when women's softball became an Olympic sport. They're also phenomenal ambassadors for the game. I've met several different Olympians at different times over the years, and not only are they the most enthusiastic human beings you're ever going to meet, every single one of them. They're great ambassadors for the game. The wealth of knowledge that they have, the things that they can share with the girls is immeasurable. They're awesome. It's actually a really great way, especially for the younger girls, to fall in love with the game and want to stick with the game forever, because they're never going to forget meeting these people.
And if you're a high school player, I mean, getting a chance to meet these women who have done so much in the sport, I mean, Amiko, I believe I was looking at some of her stats from college, and just incredible careers these women had. You know, Amiko had, I think, 340 hits or something like that during her college career, played at University of Arizona. So this is like big time, college softball. This is not your local JUCO. I mean, these girls have done it on the biggest stages.
This is the legit Pac-10. When I was a kid, was what everyone dreamed that they could play in. That was the highest of the high. They are phenomenal. Bustos has some of the strongest hands you'll ever see, and Leah is just an all-around amazing player. They both. I'm so excited, and for the high school player, absolutely the knowledge that they can gain, even though they're probably at the point in their careers where they think, oh, I've got this and I know what I'm doing. Even just to talk to them and to see what it would take to get to the next level and to play college softball at whatever level is possible. Because now that it is an Olympic sport and it has become so popular worldwide, the avenues are open. There's a women's professional league. The avenues to continue playing when you're older, like me, there are a lot more possibilities now.
So how did this all come about? How did you manage to pry a couple Olympians away from their busy schedules to come to New Jersey and come to Smithville and Players Edge?
Well, I have to be honest, there's not a whole lot of prying. That's the amazing thing about these people. They love coming out and working with kids all over the country. In fact, Crystal, I was talking to Leah last night. It seems like Crystal, I think, has to get back on a plane late Saturday night or early Sunday morning to go to Texas.
Wow.
They're just true ambassadors for the game. We all know how important it is to keep young girls involved in athletics in any way, shape, or form. Softball happens to be our avenue, and they do anything that's possible. So I had, again, when I reopened my facility in Smithville, I wanted to have some more unique opportunities for girls. I have a whole bunch of other ideas coming in the future, but one of them was to bring a clinic like I had gotten to go to as a young coach with some of the first travel teams in the area. Years ago, I had to go travel up to North Jersey to go see Michelle Smith. A friend of mine is on the Puerto Rican national team. Her name is Penny Rosario. I went to college with her at Rutgers. And Penny, in her own right, is one of the most amazing players and people I've ever met. Again, really enthusiastic. She coaches a travel team and a high school team up in New York area. And I called Penny and I said, hey, listen, I have this idea. I know you know Leah, and I know you know Crystal. What do you think? And she said, let me give them a call. So within a half an hour of calling them, Leah messaged me back, and we had a phenomenal conversation. I was actually in the process of still rehabbing the building to get it opened for December 2nd, and sent her the pictures, and she couldn't believe what we were doing and how much space we had, and said, I would love to make it happen. So in between opportunities to go up to Diamond Nation, which is a big center up in North Jersey, with Jenny Finch, she said, oh, I've got this March 10th date open. And I said, I'll take it.
So what's this clinic going to look like? Walk us through it a little bit for somebody who's out there thinking about maybe signing up. What can they expect when they go to Players Edge next Saturday?
Absolutely. Well, they are going to get there about 8:30 for registration. The first couple hours will most likely, and again, Crystal's running it, so which is a first for me because usually I'm on the hands-on one and making everything move. So that'll be a unique thing for me too. But you'll most likely work through hitting stations at first. I have 6 cages and 15,000 square feet. So there may be a variety of different things going on at once, but we're going to have hitting stations going on for beginners, advanced, and intermediary players. It's not just for the travel player. It's also for the beginner player, the rec player. Anybody who loves the game, is going to find something to do early, and then there's going to be a lunch break in the middle. Registration will probably take a little while. There'll be a lunch break for about an hour, and the afternoon will be, I'm sure, more hitting stations, fielding, catching, outfield, infield, pitcher stations, etc. And then in the late afternoon, actually the part that I'm just as excited about is we'll kind of break down towards the end of the afternoon, and Leah is going to do a motivational speaking segment and talk about herself as a player and Crystal as a player and their adventures and their memories and what it took for them to become elite athletes. That in itself is worth coming out.
That's awesome. Yeah.
For my high school girls, I know a bunch of them have the quad scrimmage at Apsigami that day, which is something I usually go to so I can see my players see my players in the field too. But I'm even hoping that those girls, once that portion of their day is over, if they can't make the clinic, at least get there for Leah's speaking moment. And then at the end because that's worth it. I remember Michelle Smith standing with 300 girls with her Olympic gold medals around every single girl's neck that went to that event and took a picture with the medal around their neck. So the gold medals will be in the building, so I'm going to dork out over that. And everybody's going to get to talk to Leah and Crystal and answer questions and get a picture, hopefully with their gold medals around their necks. It's priceless. I'm so excited for that part too, to see the smiles on these girls' faces, because that's the kind of thing that will get them to stay softball players forever.
Awesome.
And have a love for the game.
We're talking with Lisa Egrie, owner-operator of Players Edge in Smithville. And Lisa, we're up against the end of the first hour here, coming up on a break. But let our fans know how they can get in touch with you, how they can sign up for this clinic. Yep. Like I said, it's next Saturday, March 10th. Is that next Saturday?
It's 2 Saturdays.
2 Saturdays from now. I'm sorry.
14 days. Yeah, 2 Saturdays from now.
So you still got 2 weeks to sign up here. So tell folks how they can get signed up and what they need to do to get involved with this.
The easiest thing to do is to go to the website, playersedgenj.com, www.playersedgenj.com. In the blog post section, you'll see the part about the clinic. Click on it. There's a Register Now tab. You can also go onto the Facebook page, Players Edge. Like the Facebook page, there's a dozen links that I'm putting all over that you can click on the same link that will take you to the registration page. And last but not least, text me at 517-5443, and I will shoot you the link directly, and you can register right from your phone.
And you can also go on the Glory Days Facebook page, facebook.com/AC Glory Days. We got a video up there. You can see my ugly mug talking about this this awesome softball clinic.
Much better than mine.
I did have a good hair day the other day, so.
You did. You were shining. Lisa, thanks so much, and we'll continue to promote this event. It's going to be a great thing. I'm going to stop out there, and I'd love to meet these women who have been such great stars. Of course, I'll swing by there and on March 10th and see what's going on. Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me on.
You got it. Have a great weekend. Thanks, Lisa.
You too. Bye.
That was Lisa Egrie, owner-operator of Players Edge in Smithville, right there in Smithville Square. So.